What up guys, it's Tops, and I am back for my life story series. Now, in this episode, it's only the second episode, but I'm going to be going back to when I first started YouTube. Now, this is quite a long one. It's probably going to be a lot longer than my first one. So sit back, relax, and get ready to hear a good story. So this started a while ago. A lot of you guys probably have seen that I uploaded my first video that you could see right now. Beginning of 2014, it was like January 2nd or something like that. So you're thinking, oh, that's only 2.5 years. No, this date's another year and I don't want to say a year and a half before that, but between a year and a half, like between there somewhere, is where my journey with YouTube originates. So we're gonna go back to the days of 2012, those good old days. I was in like 8th grade maybe. And I was talking to a good friend of mine, Justin, who a lot of you guys probably know is the YouTuber Typical Force, since I've done a few collabs with him. If you don't, his channel's in the description. Why don't you go check him out? He's pretty cool. But anyway, we were chilling, and one day we were just chilling at my house, nothing really to do, so we were watching South Park, because we used to love to watch South Park back then. And we watched it for so many hours, and we were just thinking, you know, like, South Park was just two friends who started a show together with like construction paper at first, like animating with that, and it ended up being such a huge success. Like we could do something similar probably, and maybe we'd also be successful. So we thought about it, and I was like, all right, let's actually make a series on YouTube. We could do this. I know how to animate like simple animation like that, where it's just like moving shapes around. Like I had a software I could use to do that, and it was all good, you know, like we didn't have to actually do like complex animation with drawings or 3D models, you know, I could just move a couple like squares and circles around and that would be good. So we started off like that. We made ourselves a channel, and I did the animation and we did voices with all our friends. We were all such squeakers back then, it was really bad, since we were in middle school. But anyway, yeah, so the animation took like, probably took me about 10 hours for the first episode, which is about 3 minutes, which isn't really that bad. Like at the time it felt like a lot, since I was like 13 years old and I had no experience with video editing before, but I know a lot of people now put way more time into that in videos, especially animations, so it wasn't really that bad. It's just back then it felt like a lot. And we posted the video to YouTube, and it wasn't really received all that well, just because the animation looked exactly like South Park. And actually, I shouldn't say exactly, because, you know, it wasn't the same exact thing. My main argument back then when people would tell me that was that the eyes looked different, because I actually gave the characters, like, round, colored eyes, as opposed to South Park, where they're the ovals with just, like, the black dots in the middle. But, yeah, it was a very similar animation style to South Park overall. And we were squeakers, so of course it was going to get criticized. I used the internal microphone on my computer to record, which was absolutely terrible. The audio didn't come out that good, and we were squeakers. So the video just received a lot of hate, even though it only got like, back then it probably had like 35 views and like 7 dislikes or something like that, and only like a few likes. So, but I was such in denial of the fact that it wasn't that good. I thought it was like the best thing ever, and I was like, alright, I just need to get a good audience to watch these videos. At the time, I used to love playing Minecraft, and I watched one YouTuber in particular, Sky Does Minecraft. I have to say, I know you're probably never going to watch this video, Sky, but if you ever do see this, thank you so much. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be recording this video today. Because I was such into Sky Does Minecraft, I thought, you know what, I could start making Minecraft videos just like him. So I started a Minecraft YouTube channel called TopsLetsPlays, and if you search that up, it'll probably bring up my channel. If you actually type in youtube.com/TopsPlayCam629, it'll bring you to this very channel. Because it is the same channel, I just changed the name a while later. I'll get into that in a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I started my Minecraft YouTube channel. I broke the #1 rule of YouTube, not to put numbers in your username. And I put 3. It wasn't even like I put like 1 or 2 that people could remember. 3 numbers, and it was a long username. It was just, it was so bad. And my videos, I was such a squeaker back then, and all I played was Minecraft on my MacBook Pro, using QuickTime to record the screen, having the game audio play through my speakers, and then being recorded by the internal microphone on my laptop. And my computer's fan was so loud, you just heard the fan. It was like even louder than my voice. So all those videos were so bad, the editing was bad, the thumbnails were bad, everything about them was bad, which is why I eventually restarted my channel. Now this was a little bit later. I got an Elgato HD, the original one, like not the HD60 or anything like that. This was back late 2013 now. So I started Minecraft videos in like March of 2013, and then it was like the end of 2013 when I got better equipment. Now at this point, the animation thing, I had given up on it. Like I had done a couple more episodes after I started making Minecraft videos, but by about summer 2013, I was really done with it. It wasn't worth trying to continue that any longer than that. So I just stuck with Minecraft videos though, because it was something I was really into, and I did get a few subscribers on that. I mean, it wasn't a lot or anything. I had like maybe 50 something at the time, but I was really into it, so you know, I thought, why not keep going and try and get further? Once I get better recording equipment, maybe my channel could grow. And it did. I started with a Let's Play of a game from my early childhood, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I still love that game to this day. And I know I said in the video, like, oh, this is a game from my childhood that's precious to me, and everyone's saying, like, dude, you're still a kid. At the time, I had turned 14 by then, and I was still a squeaker. I hit puberty late. So people were watching that video probably thinking I was 7 years old, and they're like, what are you talking about? You're still a young kid. I mean, even though 14 is kind of young, but when I said my childhood, I was talking about the early childhood when I was like 6 years old. So, yeah, though, I Let's Played that game. I had a fun time with it. I mean, still, like, I was a squeaker and I wasn't the best at YouTube, but it was a big improvement from my Minecraft videos. At that point, I'd kind of gotten a little bit away from Minecraft. I did it less and less, and then once I completed that game, I didn't really do Minecraft anymore after that. My next Let's Play was Mario Galaxy, which was another good game from my early childhood that I loved. And then after that, I went on to play a Pokemon game, which I made a layout for, which wasn't that great, but it was experience. I did that, and by now we're like summer 2014, so this is about 2 years ago that I did my series on Fire Red with an iPad using GBA for iOS and an adapter that went to HDMI to record with the Elgato. So yeah, it was pretty bad back then. I still had my MacBook, but eventually I did get a PC, and I started playing some more games, and my voice deepened, you know, I matured, and my channel started to grow, especially when I uploaded that video in, going back to 2014, around February, I think, the hidden messages and logos. I just wanted to do something new, you know, just to try something out, because back then I did not only do games, like eventually I do like, or occasionally rather, but I don't know why I said eventually. Occasionally I do like a top 10 or something like that. You know, just something to mix it up a little bit. And I did that video. I didn't really think it was going to be that popular at all, and now it has become a huge success with over 6 million views. I think it's going to be at 7 million soon. Just mind-blowing. I have no idea. That's probably where most of you guys watching this came from. Like, I still can't believe that it's that successful. But yeah, it was. So throughout summer 2014, that's when my channel really started growing. Throughout like the Fire Red series, I was over 1,000. Then when I got to my next Let's Play after that, I was at a few thousand. I was playing Wind Waker, and that lasted a long time. And my channel just kept growing after that. I just kept making videos. I took a couple breaks here and there from YouTube. I know that was kind of not the best thing to do, but you know, life gets busy sometimes, so I did have to take a couple breaks. But yeah, that pretty much leads up until now. Like, that was, I know this video is called How I Started YouTube, but I kind of wanted to go into how my YouTube channel has evolved into what it is today, because TopsPinCam629, like the Minecraft videos, that's not who I am today. That was what my channel used to be. Now it is TopsLetsPlays, which I renamed it to, I want to say beginning of summer 2014. I think it was before my Fire Red series. So it's over 2 years that I've been TopsLetsPlays now. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Like, yeah, how I started YouTube and how my channel became what it is today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if this video inspired you at all, that's great. Like, I'm all for like helping out like anyone who's in need of a little bit of advice for YouTube. I hope you learned something from it. I do have to actually say one last thing. There was another, I mentioned Skype Minecraft, but there was another channel that really helped me out. Purple Roger, he actually inspired me to do Let's Plays, because at one point, you know, I was kind of bored of Minecraft, and after watching his videos, he inspired me to switch to Let's Playing, and that's what I do now. You know, like doing a variety of games, mostly Nintendo at the time, you know, like, because I was watching him and he does Nintendo, but if it weren't for him, I don't know where I would be right now. So yeah, both of those YouTubers, Skype Minecraft and Purple Raji, I really have to thank. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it now. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's a bit longer than the last episode, but I had a lot to say. Alright, I guess this is it. Alright guys, this is Tops, and I'm out.